Hello everyone, you're welcome once again to Inside the Nine Football Talk Show. I'm your favorite co-host, Wale Taufik, and I'm here with my colleagues, Dayo and Precise. We are here to give you insight as regards the game of football, as we have always done. We welcome you once again, wherever you're watching us from. We are giving you deep insight as regards the game of football. Like I said earlier, just sit back, relax, and grab your popcorn, enjoy the show. So Precise, welcome our host.
You're all welcome, guys, and special appreciations to those that are subscribing to our YouTube channel. We love you guys, so please kindly share our content. If you find it inspirational, if you find it if our contents are making sense and it's helping you, kindly share it. So I'm Precise again, so you're welcome to Inside the Net.
I don't come again. I never come here for the past few days. But now I don't come here again. We are here again as we usually come, Today is one of the best day of giving you guys insight about football, and I'm very sure you are going to enjoy our talk today, as we are going to be giving you proper insight about Premiership, La Liga, Serie A, and so on and so forth. Welcome, guys, once again.
Yeah, thank you, Dayo. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while you've been here. For the past couple of shows now, you've not been around. So we understand very well. So, but however, the guys actually miss you. You're welcome back once again.
Thank you,
so
guys.
Don't forget to subscribe, as I said earlier. So now moving on to the matches for this weekend, and match. A Premier League match is coming up today, which is Manchester City versus the Wolves. So what do you feel is going to happen in that match? Precise and Dayo, your predictions, and what do you feel is going to happen?
I think Man City is going to win. I think Man City is going to win because I had Rodri and Haaland are back to the team, and I'm expecting Man City to give them fights for their money today, because everyone wants to play in the Champions League, and the best way to play in the Champions League is you have to win. Yesterday, Brentford, Nottingham Forest versus Brentford, and I'm expecting Man City to win today. 2-0.
Thank you. Precise.
Okay. The game. I think Man City is going to have proper encouragement as regards Rodri and
Haaland.
Going back to the fold.
Yes. So, but at the same time too, we cannot neglect the fact that Wolves they've been in form back-to-back matches.
Yes.
So no matter the team, they stand up against them. So, but even with that, I still feel Man City is going to. Man City has an edge. So I think the game should finish 3-1.
3-1 in favor of Manchester City. Yeah? Thank you very much. Well, as they have said, Haaland is back, Rodri is back. So we see a better team than we've had over the couple of months into the season. So for me, I will be tilting towards the side of Dayo. 2-0 in favor of Manchester City. So for the weekend, for this particular match, holding today by 8 p.m. So the next match for Premier League for this weekend, which is Aston Villa versus Fulham.
I'm tipping Fulham to win. Aston Villa has been dreading form for the past few weeks. I consider the fact that Unai Emery was out of the FA Cup, he was out of the Champions League, he lost his qualifying match to secure a place in the Champions League for the Champions League spot. So I expect Fulham to give them a run for their money, as Fulham is actually working towards the process of qualifying for an Europa League or Europa Conference League. So I expect Fulham to win the match.
Precise.
Okay, I believe Unai Emery has also learned lessons, because if you look at their last games, Rashford has been is in his top form, is in a very good form. But imagine when you see that Rashford is the only performer and you keep removing him, keep subbing him out as early as possible. I think it has a way of entering into the team. So, but I believe that this game he should do the necessary. Let Rashford stay a while. Do you understand? That's if he plays properly well. So, but I still see Aston Villa winning.
Right.
I still see Aston Villa winning. Just
So, right.
2-1.
What do you say? What do you say?
I don't have his particulars. I just felt Fulham should win.
Fulham should win against Aston Villa. Well, that was a bold statement. That's just as I said. Psychologically, it helps when you have that kind of trust in a player. So I think Rashford needs to stay on the pitch more to try and give the team what they actually want. Yeah, he's been in good form so far. So I feel they should be winning by 2-0. My own prediction. So moving on to the next match, we have Everton. If you start going to Goodison Park.
Everton should win. Everton should win.
Goal line?
2-0.
2-0. Precise.
1-0.
1-0 in favor of Everton, right? So I think I'll be going for a 1-0 deficit or 1-0 victory for Everton also. So 1-0 in favor of Everton. Next match, Leicester City, Southampton. This is a battle for relegation. No, relegation team, not battle for relegation. They are confirmed.
Their championship team, their championship have started from there. So I just felt like both of them, they should score each other, probably a 2-2 draw, because it's more of like a championship match. They are having their preseason match already, so I felt like 2-2.
Okay.
Precise.
Yeah, Southampton winning. Southampton, yes. 2-1.
2-1.
Yes.
I think I'll be going for a stalemate 0-0. Which is actually they have anything to offer, just like they have said. Preseason has started from their end already. So the next match, Arsenal versus Bournemouth.
Arsenal versus Bournemouth, I expect Arsenal to win. Due to the fact that the top 4 has been very, very tight.
Decided?
Yes, tight, not decided yet. I think after the winning, probably Arsenal could guarantee their space, their place for second position and probably top 4 after the win. So I expect Arsenal to win. And a win against Bournemouth is more of like a ginger. They ginger themselves for the match ahead of PSG. So I expect Arsenal to win. So and also we lost to Bournemouth at their home turf. I think 2-0. So I expect Arsenal to win.
Precise.
Okay. As regards that match, I know Bournemouth is going to stand strong, but Arsenal should still take the victory. So Arsenal to win 2-1.
I'll be tipping Arsenal to also win also. You know, I think I should be tipping them to win about 2-0 in favor of Arsenal, because as Daya said, they need that victory to actually ginger them. They need that to ginger them to play against PSG, because you know these winnings too, they affect mentality also. If they fail to win against Bournemouth, you know, they might be down psychologically, and that might affect their performance against PSG. I think they will need that to boost their confidence. So the next match we are going on to Brentford versus Manchester United.
It's a tough call. It's a tough call, as Brentford is currently in form, as I've said, not in form per se, but they are more of like teams that play good football. Their coach Frank has actually been a good coach, and Brentford has been playing good football. Although Manchester United has not been consistent, forget the fact that they win against Bilbao. It's just what they call football. That's actually like spare them against Bilbao, because when you look at the team, Bilbao has considered less in La Liga this season, and Manchester United are walking there by 3-0. You should understand that is what they call football, and that is why we are here inside the net. So I expect Brentford to give them tough run, but the winning, Manchester United can brace up with the winning as they are in the 14th position, so they can use the winning to brace up. I expect Manchester United to win. I expect Manchester.
I'm not saying this one.
Scoreline
2-1.
Precise.
Okay, Ahmad is back.
Okay, that's true.
Ahmad
I said play yesterday.
The light is back, and seems to be the month is already coming up very soon too. So it's a very, very strong encouragement. If I had to see Ahmad on the pitch, it's a thing of joy to us. So, but still, Man U is still going to take the victory. Yeah, nonetheless. Though I know Brentford, we can't take them away, because they are like one of our major issues in Premier League. Brentford has always been beating us. Brentford and Brighton, the two of them, we don't want to play them most times. But this is hammering. So I believe.
I hope Manchester United can win anyway.
Yeah, this is hammering. At least Man City has not beaten us this season. Thank God for hammering. Do you understand? So if Amorim can do that, so okay.
I'm just giving Manchester United.
What are you saying as regards the scoreline?
Yeah, Man U 3-1.
3-1 in favor of Manchester United against Brentford.
Against
We
Brentford.
don't score. I don't score.
We'll see what happens. I think he's starting to believe because Ahmad is back.
Against Visa and Bono.
The goals will come.
I hope.
Well, I think I'll be going for a draw, like a 2-2 draw in this particular match. So moving on to the next match, Brighton versus Newcastle United.
Newcastle straight winning.
Scoreline.
I expect a 3-2 game. Like
contested. Okay. Precise.
Newcastle winning to 2-0.
Yeah, I expect Newcastle to also win also. By a goal margin, let's say 2-1 in favor of Newcastle United. Next match, West Ham United versus Tottenham Hotspur.
I'm not expecting Tottenham Hotspur to do well, but West Ham has been in bad form, so I expect Tottenham to at least give them a fight and probably win, because Tottenham has been in very bad form. Although they are doing well in the Europa League, because they won 3-1 against Bordeaux Glimt yesterday. So I expect Tottenham to build on the 3-1. I expect them to build on the momentum and win against West Ham, because West Ham has been very, very bad. Although they were able to escape relegation, so I expect Tottenham Hotspur to win.
Precise.
Okay, Tottenham for the win. So 4-2.
4-2 in favor of Tottenham. I think I'll be tilting towards that side of victory for Tottenham also. 2-1 victory for Tottenham also as regards that particular match. So next match, I think this is the match of the weekend: Chelsea versus Liverpool. What do you feel is going to happen in this particular match?
I just hope Chelsea could give them the guard of honor they actually needed, because that is one thing about
they will
football.
give them.
You have to respect but it is actually Chelsea home. You might decide not to give them. It's part of football. You have to respect your areas, more of like a Yoruba land. So I expect Chelsea to respect their header, so they have to give Liverpool that honor they deserve. I expect Liverpool to play carelessly in that match, because there's nothing to fight for anymore. So Chelsea is actually Chelsea wants to play in the Champions League, so I expect Chelsea to give them a tough fight. So I'm expecting a draw. Not because Liverpool want to lose, and at the same time I'm not expecting much energy from Liverpool. But for Chelsea, I expect much energy from Chelsea, because they want to secure the Champions League spot. So I expect a draw, probably a 2-2 draw match or a 0-0 match, because sometimes their match seems to be very, very boring. For the past few league matches they've been playing against each other. So I expect 2-2 or 0-0 draw.
Okay, I will have to disagree with the fact that you said that Liverpool will be careless as regards, because we know Ancelotti very well. He's a coach that does not say, okay, because of this, let's do this. He goes for everything. He goes for winning every time. Do you understand? And that's like his profile. That's the play. That's the coach he is. So, and they are not in the Champions League. So we say, okay, they've won Premier League. Let's rest player for Champions League. So they have nothing to lose, but at the same time too, I still feel Liverpool will still take the match 2-1.
2-1. I'm thinking towards that side. I think Liverpool should win also. So easily. 2-0 against Chelsea. 2-0 against Chelsea. Yes. Okay. So next match, we have Crystal Palace against Nottingham Forest.
Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest. I expect them to have a good one. I expect Nottingham Forest to give Crystal Palace all five, because now they have to either go to the Champions League or go to the Europa League. So I expect, and the Champions League is getting slimmer because Man City is having their players back, Newcastle is there, Aston Villa is there, Chelsea is there. So I expect Nottingham Forest to actually give them a fight, and Nottingham Forest to win.
Scoreline
2-0.
Precise.
Okay, I think I'll go in line of a draw, because Crystal Palace, those guys have been wonderful, and they need to build momentum towards the FA Cup final too against Man City. So I feel a draw, a 1-1 draw.
Okay, thank you very much. Fulham Everton. What do you feel? Scoreline, Dio. Brief.
Fulham Everton. I expect Fulham to win as well.
Scoreline
2-0.
Precise.
Fulham Everton. Fulham, yeah.
So that brings us to the end of the Premier League predictions for this weekend. Moving on to La Liga, we'll be talking about the Barcelona and Real Madrid matches that will be played this weekend. Both teams are contending for top spots. Who becomes the champion of La Liga? So match for Barcelona this weekend is Real Madrid versus Barcelona. What do you feel is going to happen in that match?
Barcelona should win, of course. Building on the momentum of Champions League. When you win against Madrid, then you can be confident of going to San Siro and giving them a sweep for their money. So I expect Barcelona to win the Madrid. And it's almost like the title is also in their hands at the moment. So it's either you win or you go. So but I expect Barcelona to win the Madrid.
Thank you. Precise.
Yeah, at the same time, we need to also consider the fact that Barca might also think of resting some of those players. Sure. Because when you look at the game against Inter, Rafinha was worn out. Most of them were already worn out at the end of the game. So they might want to rest some of them. So we start having some of those La Masia guys just to support. If not just if not the whole 90 minutes. Rafinha playing 90 minutes, they might have to move him out, Lamy Yamal move him out. Especially the midfield too, Pedri and others. So yes, so scoreline 2-1.
So 1 in favor of Barcelona, right?
Yes,
yeah, well, I think a victory is a victory, as you know. Barcelona, I will expect Barcelona to win by 2 goals for 1 victory. So just a 2-1 victory for Barcelona. I expect that they want to rest some players. The likes of Aston should come to the fold. They can even decide to start. Mark Casado just came back to the training now. Come back from injury. They might just start new crop of players. So, Real Madrid versus Celta.
I think Real Madrid usually have a little bit of dicey when it comes to Celta Vigo, because Celta Vigo is one of the teams that plays 5 football since they've been back to La Liga. So, and Madrid are not going to play with Liga. Is injured. David Alaba is injured. So I expect a bit of shaky moments for Madrid. So although I expect Madrid to win, at least to give them that
confidence boost.
Well, confidence boost of playing against confidence boost of winning the La Liga title. So I expect Madrid to win. 2-0.
Precise.
Yeah, I would go for Madrid winning also. So 3-0.
Well, as a Barcelona fan, of course, I expect Madrid should win, but I actually wish that they lose. So I think 2-0 victory in favor of Real Madrid. So that's just that. Thank you very much for this particular analysis today. So we expect that you guys, as Precise will always say, he feels that he always gets those predictions right. Yeah. So let's see. Let's see what happens this weekend.
I hope you get that Man U Brentford right, because I'm very sure Brentford is not going to take it easy with them.
Of course.
So but Maguire is in form of his life, like he always been. So,
I think look at the last Europa League game against Bilbao. I predicted 3 goals, and we had the 3 goals.
Yeah.
No, you are talking about last match. I was really today. No, you know what they did?
Yeah.
Was that a red card?
Yeah, yes. That's not a red card. That's not.
No, I think Man U is becoming Real Madrid now.
That's not a red card. After
maybe they don't pay for somewhere.
A penalty, you are already yellow card. But yesterday it was different. It was a penalty and a red card.
This is a good.
Is it because the Man U? We saw
If-
similar thing
yes,
against Madrid. Madrid versus Barcelona.
If it is a goal,
Shared almost a
if it is a goal scoring chance, as long as it is a penalty, you award a yellow card, because you are using the penalty to reward the initial. But if it is outside the box, then you award a straight red card. I wasn't expecting.
There are inconsistencies as regards the
Yes,
it's fine. There will be controversies as regards the game of football. Watch football without some drama.
Yeah.
That is just it. That brings us to the end of the show for today. Thank you very much. Stay good to your TV. Like, share, repost to your group chats, to your WhatsApp group, football banter groups. Just ensure that you subscribe, share, and tell your friends to tell a friend that this is the Football Talk Show. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Stay blessed.